Hi, this is Mr. Ford, and last we're looking at how to choose which central tendency to use, and now we're going to go through how you do the calculations for mean, median, mode. We're also going to look at a moving average. Okay, so that's used a lot in business, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So what we have here is we have a table. So table low shows the monthly rainfall in Oban and Norwich in 2014. Okay, so we get this here. So the first thing, we're going to do the hardest first. We're going to calculate the mean monthly rainfall. So what we need to do is we need to do the sum of all of these values and then divide it by how many values there are. So easy, it's all in the months, so there's 12 months. So it's going to be, so the mean, I'll make a new space, the mean will be divided by 12. So all we have to do is we have to add up all of the values. Okay, and then we divide it by 12 because that's how many values there are. Okay, so all you do is type that into the calculator. I get 96.416 recurring, so we could just leave that as 96.4 millimeters. That's it. That is our mean monthly rainfall for Oban. What I want you to do now is I want you to try doing that for Norwich. And I'll see you on the next question, and we'll do looking at median. Okay, so make sure you can pause it here, or you can we'll go through the next one. So the next one here, the same graph. Calculate the median monthly rainfall for Oban and calculate the mode. So the mode, MO, so we want the most, the one that comes up most often. Now, the best way to do this is to first order them, okay, because they play into each other. So the lowest value is 55. So I put a cross through it, so I know I've got it. The next one there, 68. And you keep going. The reason I put a cross through it is so I know I've done it. And I check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good, I haven't missed any out. So, first off, the mode is really easy to do. If you've got it in order or you've got it in a table format, the mode is the one that has the most frequent. So in this one, most frequent, this is a frequency of 2, everything else is a frequency 1. So the mode mean rainfall is 98 millimeters. If you remember, our mean was 96.4. So actually they're very similar. Not the same, but similar. Now median. There's two ways to do median. Okay, you could cross out from each side until you get to the middle. Now, because this is an even number, we want the middle of these two. So the best way to do it is we add them up and divide by 2. It's like doing an average of those, like doing a mean of those. Okay, so we get a median of 93.5 millimeters. Okay. What I want you to do is try that yourself with this, and then I'm going to talk to you about moving averages, which is used a lot in business. Okay, now I should have you back. I'm going to show you what a moving average is. So first off, a moving average is very useful. So what it does is it smooths out some of our spikes. So if it rains a lot, so here we're talking about the sales data for GCSE revision guides in 2017. Now, what might happen is we're going to have lots of people buy it at certain times in the year. Okay, but one month everyone might just go out and buy it all that month and not the next. So that happens a lot in business. Like we might not just seasonal, but we just might have a spike one day. So to help flatten that, we actually do a moving average. So it's done for the first two. But I'll help you. I know it says March and April, um, but I'll help you with the third one. So if we wanted to find out the 3 month average for May, what we would do is we want the months before it. Okay, so we want to take these 3 months, which includes May, and we want to do an average of it. So we would do, so if we're just doing May, we would do 2972 plus 3659 plus 4208, and we'd divide that by 3. So if we do that, we have an average of 3613. Okay, so this would be 3613 there. Okay, which makes sense. This should be going up considering we have a really high sale that month. Okay, and what it does is that if you start plotting this, this gives you a much nicer trend of the data and you can tell whether stuff is seasonal or not. Okay, but it helps mitigate the spikes of months on or days if you're doing a 7-day moving average and things like this. Okay, so I want you to go practice doing the moving averages for the rest of these. It shouldn't take you too long. So what you do is, if I wanted to do June, what's happened is really we do it at the end of June. So we take the three most recent months and we'd find the average with that. Okay, if we wanted July, we'd do May, June, and July because that is the 3 most recent months to find the 3-month average for July and moving forward. Hope this has helped you today. And yeah, speak to you soon.